guys, I'm back with another combo versus. Today we'll be seeing if double Perseus with the F gear, armor 3, tapered, and never is a competitive combo or not. So this is one of the combos that we used at the state clash for, I believe we used this in almost every event and actually in every stadium, as there was an event with multiple stadiums. And this combo did really well in the same spin as well as opposite spin, and it did good enough to actually tie in opposite spin against drift. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and weigh the parts, throw the combo together, and put it up against the gauntlet. So let's go ahead and start. Alright, so first let's go ahead and make sure the scale is calibrated. It should be at 50 grams. And yep, the scale is calibrated. So let's just weigh double F gear Perseus and armor 3 all together, and it weighs in at 34.93 grams. Let's weigh this tapered, 29.32 grams, and let's go ahead and weigh never, 7.55 grams. So all together this combo weighs, let's see, 71.82 grams. So a pretty decent weighted combo. So let's go ahead and throw it up against the gauntlet. Alright, so first we have Perfect Belial, which is just Dynamite Belial with the L gear, F gear, Nexus with the S gear, and Venture with the V gear. I'll go ahead and launch this first 3 to 5 times, and we'll go ahead and switch over to Devil Perseus with armor 3, F gear, tapered, and never. So if Perseus can resist being KO'd, it can win, and I definitely believe that it can resist being KO'd. So one thing to worry about is this Nexus with the F gear. So if this Perseus combo starts tilting, it's going to hit up against this free spin Nexus with the S gear and start to waste a lot of stamina. So let's just see what happens with these two. I'm gonna say that Perseus will win. I kind of already know it is, as I did use this a lot at the state clash. Rather, the South Carolina team used it a lot. So I do expect to see this in upcoming ranked tournaments in the Carolinas. All right, so Perfect Belial first. Oh wow, I didn't see that under control. And Perfect Belial does weigh a lot more, so technically it can get some really good hits if you launch it super aggressively and kind of nudge it back. So you can see Double Perseus is heating up against that free spin Nexus with the S gear, and it is wasting stamina. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that is a win for Perfect Belial. And what happened is exactly what I said we needed to look out for, was the double Perseus was hitting up against this Nexus and S gear in free spin mode and wasting a lot of stamina. So whenever you go against something in free spin, you do have to worry about tilting. Depending on where the free spin mechanism is, you need to worry about hitting up against it. For instance, World with free spin 2B. Alright, so let's go with Perfect Belial first again. Alright, so stamina wise, Double Perseus has a lot more stamina right now. Let's see if it can last. Yeah, it looks like it will. Actually, okay, yeah, it did. So that is a win for Double Perseus. Now let's just see if we can keep both of these combos under control with the launches. And I haven't balance tuned this Double Perseus combo, so it might not stay in the center of the stadiums like the Vanish combo was. Vanish, over, and never. So Perfect Belial. I'm gonna relaunch that. I over tilted. Let's try that again. So it has wasted a lot of energy sort of running around the edge of the stadium and scraping on that Nexus and S gear. So Devil is tilted again, but Devil has a lot more stamina. We did see that even with a lot more stamina, it did lose that first time. It doesn't look like it's going to lose this time. Nope, that is a win for Devil Perseus. And so we'll go ahead and launch the Devil Perseus first 3 to 5 times. And I'll go ahead and make sure the stadium is good. You might see some shadows as I am recording this at nighttime. So let's go with Devil Perseus. I believe it did self-KO right here. I'm gonna have to slow that down and look, but I'm pretty sure it did. And Devil just has so much more stamina right now. Or sorry, not Devil, Perfect Belial does. Alright, so that is a win for Perfect Belial. So at the state clash, I did use my gold Perseus and I did balance tune it. So it stayed in the center a lot easier than this combo, or a lot better than this combo is. So I'm gonna try to keep it in the center. So I might have to either tilt the launcher forward or tilt it sort of backwards. I'm gonna try tilting it backwards to get it to spin in the center. Let's see. So you can see it worked. Alright. So Perfect Belial did get that really hard hit and sort of knocked it out the center, but it did go back, which is definitely good. Let's see. So if next is S scrapes, it'll lose. Yeah, next is S scrape. So that is a win for Devil Perseus. And I'll try to tilt it backwards again so it stays in the center. That is a horrible launch on my part. Let's try that again. Hard hit. Doesn't look like it did much. So it looks like the Devil Perseus just has a lot more stamina. Let's see how this turns out. Alright, so that is a win for Perfect Belial. And we'll launch Devil Perseus first one more time. So this combo here, Perfect Belial, was not used at the Summer Games, but seems to be holding its own against this combo, which did do fairly well. Or sorry, I said Summer Games, the state clash. Alright, so Devil Perseus again first. Alright, so let's relaunch that. Yeah, I probably should have balanced tuned this. Alright, so Perseus should win this one. Let's see. As long as it doesn't tilt and lean up against that Nexus and S, it should win this one. Yeah, let's see. It really wants to make that Perfect Belial scrape on that Nexus S. Let's see. Yep. So that is a win for Perfect Belial, and we'll go ahead and switch combos. And before we switch combos, so I use this Devil a lot. You can see the paint is just so worn off. Personally, I like Devil a lot more than Dynamite, so I use Devil a lot more. Yeah, let's switch combos. So we have Astral Spriggan with Armor 10, Giga, and Rise. I'll go ahead and launch this first 3 to 5 times, then we'll go ahead and switch over to Devil Perseus with Armor 3, F-Gear Tapered, and Never. Again, I think Devil Perseus should win the majority of these. If Astral can get a good hit, either on that tornado stall, or if it can throw the tornado stall and swing in, I think it can KO double. But let's see. So we'll go with Astral first. So that is a win for Devil. I did get some decent hits, but it didn't really do that much to it. So let's go with Astral first again. Alright, let me collect these parts. First on launch. That is very interesting. Not sure what happened there. But let's try it again. Astral. And I've launched them both sort of light to medium. This should honestly be Devil. I don't think Astral's going to hit it hard enough to get it to KO. And it's funny because it looks like every time Astral hits it, it looks like Astral's speeding up. Let's see. That should be Devil. Yep, that is a win for Devil. And that's mainly because of Tapered there, honestly. So let's go with Astral first again. Alright, this should be another win for Devil. I wonder, if it can make it scrape on Tapered, it might have been able to win. But that is another win for Devil, and we'll launch Astral first again. Yeah, in same spin, I think this combo, or rather I should say in right spin, I think this may be one of the best right spin combos. Alright, so Astral first one more time. Alright, and Astral just showing how bad it is at bursting. It has very, very horrible teeth. So we'll go with Astral first. Just try one more time. Yeah, so Devil should win again. Astral doesn't have enough speed or an aggressive pattern to actually beat it right now. So let's go ahead and launch Devil first this time. So Devil. See if we can get an aggressive pattern. There we go. Yeah, ooh, good hit. I was gonna say it's not gonna knock it out to the center, but man, that was a really good hit. Devil should win this one though. Yep, Devil. So another win for Devil, and we'll go ahead and launch Devil first again. Yeah, let me know in the comment if you guys the teeth on your Astrals are as bad as the teeth on mine. So Devil first again. Wow, that is a win for Astral. That was a really good hit. A bit unexpected with the KO there, but hey. What happened is when it hit it, let me show you. When it hit Devil, the Tapered scraped and sent it flying out. That's one thing about Tapered in low mode. It can scrape against the stadium floor, and when that happens, it just sends your Beyblade essentially flying. So let's go with Devil first again. So really good hits by Astral. think Astro's gonna win this time. It needs to get a really hard hit again. Yeah, it's not gonna win. Maybe if I can get it to hit the tapered, it would do a little bit more damage. Though that is if it's going if it has more speed when it's hitting up against the tapered. Ooh, who's gonna win? Really? Astral? Wow. Okay, didn't see that coming. That is a win for Astral. So let's do Devil first one more time. Alright, see if Bryce can get aggressive. And yeah, actually in that last matchup right there, Astral did hit up against Tapered quite a bit. Personally, I'm honestly not a fan of Tapered. I see it used on a lot of drift combos. I really don't understand it. Alright, so that is a win for Devil Perseus, and we'll go ahead and switch combos. Alright, so we have Roar Longinus with Armor 2 Giga Drift. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll go ahead and switch over to Devil Perseus with the F Gear, Armor 3, Tapered, and Never. So in the state clash, there were a lot of draws between these two Beyblades. Majority of the times, I'd say Drift has the upper hand as it is opposite spin Drift. But yeah, this can tie. I haven't really seen it beat Roar too many times, but let's see what happens here. See if I can get a win against opposite spin Drift with Never here. So Roar first. Wow. Alright, so good counter hit by Roar there. Let's try Roar first again. Oh wow. And there were several clicks on the double combo. Let's go again. Holy cow, Roar hits hard. So, I think, as long as the double combo doesn't over tilt and scrape on the taper, I think it'll be a draw. As it does sort of want to lean forward some, just so it can keep contact with the Roar combo. It doesn't really want to tilt that, because that'll take away from the contact. Let's see what happens. I believe that was either a win for Roar or a draw. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and launch Roar first again. So the double combo doesn't actually want to stay on the launcher. It keeps falling off the launcher now. That is a bit annoying, but let's just make it do with it. So double had a pretty good tilt going on there. It wasn't over tilted. Let's see. Yeah, it's really hard to call if these are going to be a draw or not. It really depends on if they maintain contact or not. So you see there, that is a win for Roar, and the reason is because Devil tilted forward and stopped spinning. If they would have maintained contact, it would have been a draw there. So what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to light launch the double combo. See what happens there. I'll adjust the stadium and let's go with Roar first. Oh wow, alright. It's still in, it needs to hit it. See how well it equalizes. Come on. Not too well it seems. Bad equalization, that is a win for Roar, and we'll go ahead and launch the double combo first. I'll let it get out the way. Yeah, my drift is actually getting a bit worn. It's not to the state of my older drift, but it's getting there. You can see sometimes when roar gets hit, it starts to get really, really aggressive and sort of butterflying in and out and not really sort of just going back to the center. I mean, sometimes it does just go back to the center, but more and more I see it starts to take an aggressive pattern. Alright, let's see. Alright, so that is a draw. That last movement there doesn't count as it stopped spinning and spent the opposite way. So let's go ahead and launch Devil first again. And again, with these videos, I do have to say that it is a little bit different when I'm launching them one at a time from the same direction. It's a lot different when you launch Beyblades across from each other, as they're tilted differently if you're doing a tilted or a sliding launch. Now, if you're just launching straight down or sort of to the center, it's sort of the same, but there's still a slight difference with launching from the same side of the stadium. So Devil first. And I'll let it get out the way again. And I did sort of a light to medium light launch with the roar combo. Yeah, I know this doesn't really, I know the Perseus chips, they shouldn't make that much of a difference. As again, in the summer games, or I keep saying the summer games, in the state clash, there were a lot of ties. As we did do matches together in team testing, as well as some fun matches against the opposite teams. Alright, clearly a win for Roar, and we'll go ahead and launch Devil first one more time. The only reason I'm not using my gold Perseus is I don't want the teeth to break if it goes up against Roar or something else. Alright, so Devil first. Yeah, I don't know why. This is just time for a new launcher. Ooh, you saw that Tapered scrape the stadium floor that time at the start. That is a really light launch on that drift. And it was super tilted actually. See if it's another tie or if drift is going to take this. Yeah, again, I think overall this Devil combo, I think it is one of the better right spin combos, at least from the testing which I've done and from seeing it in actual tournament play. Alright, that is another one for Roar. Go ahead and switch combos. Alright, so we have Guilty Bahamut with Karma, Metal Extreme, and Armor 7. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, and we'll go ahead and switch over to Devil Perseus with Armor 3, F-Gear Tapered, and Never. So this combo can win. It really depends on how you're launching as well as how your opponent is launching with Guilty. If your opponent is just launching straight down and making Guilty sort of do a wild tornado stall, you have a really good chance of winning if you do sort of a light to medium launch. Now, if they do a perfect launch, you really want to get a medium launch on Perseus. If you launch it too hard, there's going to be a lot of recoil and you both stand a really high chance of being KO'd. And too light of a launch and you can still be KO'd. So let's try not to get self-KOs with Guilty. And immediate self-KO. Go figure. Let's try that again. so you see, even though I launched Guilty really light, it still got the KO. Thanks to the rubber, it's really good at gripping the stadium, so on those collisions, it doesn't really slide that much and it has a lot of kinetic energy. So let's go with Guilty first again. Oops. So let's just see what happens. Look how hard it's still hitting it. This isn't going to count as Devil did fall off the launcher. I just wanted to see what was going to happen. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do the relaunch. Definitely using different launchers next time. Alright, so Guilty first. Alright, let's try that again. Wow. Alright, so that is a win for Guilty. And I happened to launch as Guilty was lined up here. And Devil landed there. So let's do Guilty first one more time. Alright, try that again. Yeah, it's really hard launching this in the stadium by itself. So I did wait a little bit, but oh wow, that could have been a KO if it was at a different angle. Yeah, this will be a win for Perseus, but it will be a lot different launching Guilty second, as I do have a target to hit, so I don't really have to worry that much about self KO. Alright, so let's adjust the stadium and let's go with Perseus first. Wow. Alright, so saved by the wall. And if you notice, I'm launching the Perseus combo with a tilt. So same principle as how I launch my Tempest against the Rage combo. So that is a win for Perseus. I usually do a light to medium launch and I tilt it very heavily forward so that Rage is hitting up a the chip. So let's go with Perseus first again. Of course, falls off the launcher. Wow. Really good hits. I don't think Guilty has enough left. Let's see. No, Perseus. Alright, so another win for Devil. And we'll go ahead and launch the Devil combo first one more time. Alright, so that is a win for Perseus, and we'll go ahead and switch combos. I'll fix the stadium before. Alright, so we have Vanish Fafnir with Armor 0 over and Bearing Dash. So I don't have two Never, so we're going to use Bearing Dash. And this combo is just as good, if not better, with the Bearing. Personally, I use Vanish Bahamut over normal Bearing with Armor 0 when I'm at tournaments. So we'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll go ahead and switch over to Devil Perseus with the F gear, Armor 3, Tapered, and Never. So let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, this is hard to call. I think Bearing Dash can win this. If I can get a really good tilt without over tilting it, which means without having the Vanish scrape on the stadium floor, I think this can win. So you can get a tilt where Vanish isn't hitting the stadium floor. Let's just see what happens. Alright, so Vanish should win this. Yeah, you can see how tilted the Vanish combo is. And that should be enough. As I don't think Never is going to stay upright enough that it won't, I guess, fall over. Now, the Vanish combo is straight up now, so there will be constant contact. So the reason I like to tilt it is so that there's not this constant contact right here. See what happens. Alright, that is a win for Perseus. So let's try that again, and let's try to maintain the tilt on Vanish. So it's already lost its tilt, which isn't really good. I want to say the double combo is, it looks like it's a little bit shorter, just a little bit shorter. Yeah, Vanish, the Vanish can get the tilt, it can win. I don't see that happening, you know. Yeah, it's sort of wobbly. Yeah, so much for stamina matchups. Alright, here we go. Alright, another win for Perseus. So, Never opposite spin so far is 2-0. So, just try to get that tilt again. There we go. The thing is, they're being launched again from the same side, so the double Beyblade is just really, it's just correcting the tilt on Vanish, which Vanish doesn't really want to happen. At least when I'm launching with Vanish, I like for it to be pretty tilted, depending on the combo I'm going against. This is a combo where I want it to be tilted so it's not giving it a lot of stamina on contact. See if it can hold up here. Nope. Very clearly win for Perseus. So we'll go ahead and launch the double combo first, and maybe I can get some wins with the Vanish combo. Let's see. Let's move out the way. Hard hit, but Vanish is maintaining the tilt now. Like it's gonna get corrected. No, okay. Let's see. Yeah, Perseus has already corrected it. Somewhat. It is slightly tilted from the angle I'm looking at it at. Sounds like they're one of them's about to burst. Let's see what happens. There we go. So I did keep that tilt. Let's see. Okay, there was one click on Vanish. Pretty sure no clicks on Perseus. Yeah, no clicks. So let's go with Perseus first again. And I'll try to maintain the tilt on Vanish again. So double first. Alright, so it definitely lost some stamina there, but let's just see how this plays out. Yeah, there's a lot of shadow because I have the lights on above since it's nighttime, so you might see me lean over the stadium a little bit just to make sure the everything is good with the camera. Let's see. Ooh. honestly looked like a win. Ooh, that honestly looked like a win for Vanish. I'll have to slow that down. Pretty sure that was a win for Vanish. Alright, so last launch with Perseus first. And again, my gold Perseus does weigh a little bit more than this Perseus. So Justice Stadium. And it is, well, I don't really use Perseus that much in tournaments, so. Alright, so I had a good tilt. Double did try to correct it. It looks like it actually did correct it. Yeah, they're pretty even. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably going to be Perseus this time. Vanish doesn't really have the tilt going right. It's pretty much upright this time. As it slows down, it will start to tilt, but yeah, I think it's too late now. Let's just see. Alright, honestly, I think that might have been Vanish, but I'm gonna have to slow it down. So I'll put these combos away and come back with my thoughts. Alright, so is Devil Perseus with the F gear, Tapered, Never, and Armor 3 a competitive combo or not? This version doesn't really seem competitive against the Gauntlet. However, again, I did test this combo at the State Clash, and it was used a lot, and it did very well. Now, the one I personally used was Devil with the F gear. I used my gold Perseus, and I didn't use Armor 3, I used Armor 0 again, and I used Tapered and Never. And I did balance tune it, and it did really, really, really well. I believe Arca used this combo as well, though he used Over, and I want to say Blast, Beyblade Blast. Wow, that's a tongue twister. He used this combo or the variant with Never, and he did really good with it as well. But yeah, this variant right here, I don't know if it's the Armor 3 or what, but it wasn't too competitive. But I'll say it is a competitive combo just because I've personally tested it in a tournament setting. So yeah, if you like these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Thanks.